You are now tuned in to a Flex podcast. You know the vibes.
But
Hold up.
hold on.
Okay.
But if I'm doing the things, right?
Are you in the NBA?
No.
Are you a professional basketball player?
No.
But you know how to play basketball very well.
You hear? Did you hear what
So
you
if I
said?
did the professional things to be a basketball player, that wouldn't put me in the league.
Not until you get there, and then you ask, are we seeking validation? We're not seeking validation, bro. It literally, think about what you're saying to us.
That's just the highest level.
Bro, you're saying it takes certain steps. So no matter, until you
But the
complete the
highest-
steps, you cannot be that. We're not looking for
But the
validation. We have to go
level,
through the steps.
hold on. The highest level is professional.
That's what I'm saying to you.
No,
Hey,
so,
no.
bro.
You're saying that's just the highest level. Correct. That is just the highest level. But the highest level is professional. Any level below that is
It's
what?
not professional.
But what is it though? It's amateur.
Amateur, novice, expert,
Amateur.
whatever.
It's not professional.
All them, bro. Think.
So if you're gonna, so it's nothing wrong.
Hold on.
You could be a boxer. I'm not saying that a nigga's not
What
a
you go to school
boxer.
for?
I'm
I
saying
went
you're
to
not a
school for this.
You went to
professional
school for this?
boxer.
So let me ask you something. Had you not got that certification,
Why did you go to school for it?
had you not got that
I wanna do.
certification,
Okay.
had you not got that certification, we're not talking about if people have gotten the job.
So have you ever aspired for a certification in that field?
I went and did it.
Hold on. I'm good.
Ha-
I'm,
no.
I took
I'm
the steps
asking
to
you.
do it.
I'm
cool
asking
with
you
this-
a
I'm
question.
cool with
I
this
understand
area.
what you did.
You said seeking
But I'm
validation.
asking you a question.
Right.
Have you ever aspired to seek a certification in that field?
I went and got the skills that
I
I
understand what you
to-
did, sir.
Right.
Have you ever aspired? Have you ever felt the urge? Have you ever, at any point in time in your life, wanted to get a certification in that field?
I actually did it.
No, he's not talking about this field. He's talking about in.
No.
Whatever field
He's
it
not
is, I
answering my
actually did
question,
it.
though. Did you want to do it?
Yes, and I did it.
Okay.
So once
Why
I
did
put
you
it in
wanna
my mind,
receive why did you want the certification for that field?
because that's what I wanted to do.
Why?
What was the purpose
What's
of
the purpose of the certification?
The purpose of the
It
certification is to
validates
get
you.
no
Shh. Don't
to,
speak for him. Let him talk.
to get skills and training.
You said, huh?
To get skills and training.
From where?
To go to the next level.
From where?
To go to the next level.
So give me an example of the next level from college, from after you get your skills.
it depends on which route you want to take. Either you take a job or you do whatever you want to do on your own.
Let's say you take a job,
Right.
right? How would college have helped you in perceiving that job?
You're a professional in whatever that job is. You
So-
have to move professionally, don't you?
Okay, but you didn't just move professionally. You actually took the steps to be a professional,
Right.
and you actually
Right.
became a professional.
Is it the same thing when you make your own business? Or when you do your own?
Okay, but at that point, you have to go and do it, right?
And now you
and
and now
is there
look,
a process before you
You
go and do
validate
it, right?
yourself. Hold on. Who validates your business?
me,
Based off what?
based off my
I
actions.
have my business, but you had to go out there, right? To other businesses to get qualified.
I had to do other
You asked
other
earlier.
things
You
to-
asked
to make
earlier.
sure to
You asked. You
stay in
said.
this
You
profession.
said. No, y'all niggas probably living in the matrix. Hold on.
We don't gotta go that far.
Go ahead.
The
Nah, I
fact
didn't go that far
If he
back.
truly believed what he was saying, he would have never went to
I didn't go
school
that far
for it.
back. All right, so hold
Matter
on.
of fact, not even never went to school. He would have never seeked the certification. He would have learned what he learned and left. He would have learned what he
That's
needed
what
to
I did.
know and left.
That's exactly what I
But
did.
did you not?
I told you that's what I
But
did.
did you not
Did you need a
receive the
certification?
certification?
Did you need a certification to do
But
what
did you
do?
not receive a
I
certification?
didn't need the certification to do what I do, but I did it.
Why?
I did it because that is what I want to do.
No.
You wanted to do the certificate. You wanted to get the certification,
Yes. So now with the certification, I can do this.
so you can't
Stop
do it without
right there.
Right?
Gotcha.
I know.
No,
I
With
know.
the certification,
Right.
Listen,
with professionalism,
Right.
Listen.
I can
Hold up.
do this.
Hold up. Hold up.
Over.
Hold up.
Without professionalism,
Hold up.
Nah, bro. Listen to what you said.
Go ahead.
I can't fucking do it.
You can't do it without the certification.
But
With
can
the
you do? Hold up. But you're
certification.
sitting here right next to me. Did you go to school for this? Did you have an aspiration for this?
No, I did not.
You sitting here with me.
Am I a professional?
Don't I own this?
But am I a
So that's the only validation.
Able to-
It's the only league that I care about.
But am I a professional?
Yes, we doing the professional things right now. You are a professional. He don't think he a professional. Is what I'm saying to you. So this is what I'm saying.
We living in the matrix.
Y'all living in the matrix because y'all going by this league. Y'all going by this. We exactly.
See, now
So
we're
whatever
talking
skills
about
and training
filming.
you think Neo got plugged out without knowing about
My
computers.
man was trying to decode.
He
was
knew about
decoding the
computers.
matrix. Who, Neo?
So regardless of whatever job he had, he knew about
and he was
computers.
decoding from there, right?
That's my
Alright, so
point.
listen, you did that. Listen, I'm asking, bro. You had to go through these steps. Just listen to me.
Bro,
again.
the
Hold
same
on.
way-
Hold
He
on.
took the same
Colleges,
steps that
look,
the next
college-
Listen to
look,
what you said.
College is college is
Stop.
the phone call from
Price.
Morpheus.
You
Hold
guys,
on.
you guys be the judge.
Hold on. Hold on. All you said,
Y'all niggas be the judge.
bro. I asked you why did you do that
Niggas is
certification?
screaming on this shit.
Nah, that's what I'm.
But
I
you
asked
asking me why I got a
and
certification.
you made it
is-
clear so I could
That's
be
what
professional.
No, I said that's what I could because that's what I wanted to do.
No.
That's what I wanted to do.
Why?
Then I said I got the certification to do this.
No.
Then I said what?
You said.
Because before that, I asked you,
needed
did you
the
even
certi-
need it?
You said I needed the certification.
I didn't need the certification. I already told
So
you
then I
that
asked
twice.
you, why did you do it? And then you
'Cause
said,
I-
because that's what I wanted to do.
Thank you.
And then, hold on,
Thank
I said,
you.
why is that what you wanted to
Because
do?
with that, I'm able to do this.
Right. But do you
That
have
doesn't
the
sound correct.
certification?
That doesn't sound
Do you
correct.
have the certification? Do you have a certification?
Just slow it down.
I am.
Slow it down. So
Why
let's.
not?
So you're here with me, right?
But why does it matter? Because
Why does the
We're in the same
certification
league
matter?
right now.
Why does the
Are
certification?
we not in the same place
Why
right
does
now?
the certification
So why did you
matter?
get the
I have
certification?
all
It doesn't.
these skills.
I just chose that route, but now look. Not only that,
Can I be professional?
I'm doing it on my
So
own.
you're saying. So I'm asking you. Let me ask you this. So you're saying.
Yeah.
You're saying this. They're professionals. Hold on. Just hear me.
What I'm
Hear me.
saying is-
Hear me, bro. Hear me for a second. I've fought a lot in my life,
Did you ever go the professional route?
bro.
That's
How
my
much of
point.
his profession, bro?
That's my point. He's
going the
the
professional route is not being a professional, bro.
What if I don't complete it? Did I go to professional?
You are
route?
learning to
What?
be
Hold on, friends.
professional.
Hold on. Can I ask a question real quick? What states completing the professional route? Is it that certification that you're saying?
Yes.
No. As long as you stay in that field.
No. Until you get
I can fight.
Until
What the
you get
fuck?
some type of certification, you are only
Bro,
learning to
I can
be
fight.
professional.
I can
So if
fight.
you're gonna,
What are
if
you
you're training
talking
to be a
about?
cop,
If you're doing-
until the day you're a cop,
Ex-
you
so-
are learning to be a cop. That's it.
What makes
Bro,
you a
if
cop?
you're, if you're, if
What
you're
makes
training-
you a cop?
if
Going
you're-
to the police academy.
Makes you a cop?
Yeah.
If you're an amateur boxer and you're trying to go pro, until the day you go pro,
When-
go-
if you
are
go
learning
to the
be a
police
pro.
academy,
You walk out of there and say I'm a cop.
you're a professional, no?
No.
No.
According to their certification.
No, because
You
you
walk
can
out of there and say
fail.
you're a cop?
Nigga, you can
You
fail.
walk out of there and
No,
say you're a
I
cop?
said if you go to the police academy.
That makes you a cop.
No.
You said if you go to the police
Complete-
academy, that makes you a cop.
If you go to the police academy and complete
See, now
the
you
police
now
academy.
you're no, because I'm listening to you, bro. I'm listening. You did not say that first.
What did I
No.
say?
If you go to the police academy, that makes you a professional.
So going to the
No.
police academy means what?
You're not a cop.
Means
You
you're
just
training to be a cop.
that's it. That's it. Nothing
You're
else.
training.
Nothing else.
You're in training.
So what
not-
happens when you finish that?
Then you're a cop.
Then you're a cop.
Okay.
Then nothing anything under that, you're
Until
not a
that
cop.
day,
Exactly.
You are not a cop.
Exactly.
What makes you a professional?
You're a fucking.
What makes you a professional in
cadet.
this right?
Like CNN. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's on that type of route. Like you can turn on your basic cable with that antenna and be right here. You don't have
On your TV.
you seeing people that look like us
band.
talking about the struggles that go on with us. You understand what I'm saying, bro?
And trying to
Okay.
become owners.
You understand? So then, once we got it on that situation, the best thing for us to do now is to help the next generation. How do we help the next generation?
Gotta feed the
We
baby.
let them know them steps that we took. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got our money right.
And what is that?
You know what I'm saying?
We educate them.
That's economics right there. You know what I'm saying?
And we educate them.
Then we became a little bit
Change.
more political.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
We start owning our communities more. 'Cause that's where the politics really lie.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
In the
You become a man of the community where you know the law there, you know how everything worked there.
You'll slide right into the justice system right on
You
in
own
there.
that, yeah.
Now you in there. You got a little piece of the pie right there. You really, they don't even know, really and truthfully, you coming for the whole pie though.
That's
whole
Dr.
pie.
Claude Anderson right there. That's powernomics, bro. Like basically that's putting everything that we have together and unifying our resources.
And that's ownership on another level.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? That's the ultimate.
What's that?
ownership
Economics,
at this
politics,
point. You got
justice
it. Like,
system.
it's ours now. Like that's it's
Media,
running. Like how it's not
education.
ours yet.
Come on.
That's how it could be ours.
That's
Mhm.
right.
Like,
That's right.
you know
I
what I mean?
like it.
Yeah,
I
man.
like it.
It's
What up,
ownership,
what-
and it goes. It's on all different type of levels. And
So-
at the end of the day, go ahead.
So take it slow.
Let's do that.
You know, let's walk them.
Yeah, let's
Let's step at economics real quick. You know what I'm saying? Spend a few seconds on this. So you might have to have a certain amount of capital. You know what I mean? You got to make this real refined for these people. You know, you don't know a certain thing about politics or how to maneuver in there, but you've been around your neighborhood. You're a politician.
You lived in the community.
You're
Right.
a politician. You go around your neighborhood. You see the kids riding their bike, the people at the bodega.
You see what needs fixing.
All
shit
of
like
these
that.
things, you're viewing these things. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at it. Hey, how much money does this cost to go do this? Then you research it. You know what I'm saying? You're informing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Now you have the money. Now you know how much money you need to put on a house or on a storefront building.
Right.
You know, whether it be 3% or 7% or 10%. You know what I'm saying? Of whatever the cost is. You know what I mean? Now you know this right here. You know, now there's rules behind that. You know what I'm saying? Screw if we need to maintenance or whatever. It's ready to go. It's ready to run. You know what I mean? You need to know when I was living in the South, they call it like HOH laws, the neighborhood, the laws of this neighborhood, so how these things are supposed to be ran, you know what I'm saying? And then you're keeping up with these things, people are noticing these things, so I said light being shed on you know what I'm saying? They're noticing these things, you know what I'm saying? And you kind of connecting more, you're gravitating people, you know what I'm saying? This becomes a community thing now, because now, instead of the community, we don't like this, we don't like that. They're more gravitating. How can we help more?
Right.
How can we build on top of this more? You know what I'm saying? Now your community's getting their money right. They're resetting their economy the way that it should be. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know something about politics, so what they did is they probably ran a couple steps and they got educated. And they came back. Now I know something about politics. Now me and my community, we're down into politics. We know the ins and outs, the no's, the don'ts, the yes. We're
At
here.
the end of the
now.
day, you gotta connect with politicians also to get things done in your neighborhood on a higher level. If that's the level that you own at that point. So let's say you got your storefront, and the community's already they're pouring in funds to help you take this to another level. Then okay, you link up with your politicians.
All we just need. Alright, so you see how they got Chinatown, Little Italy, right? That's what we just need to start building.
And
Little small towns, little
these
communities
are the steps right
that
here.
represent us.
Because we're getting our bread right, we're gonna fall into politics because we're already, you know what I'm saying? And then we'll fall
Yeah.
into the
Jamaica,
judicial system. You know
Louisiana,
what I mean?
Trinidad.
Meaning that we'll start holding people accountable for the things that they're doing, because now we're running it went from politics to justice system now. Now all of this, money right, politics right, justice system, we're here. Hey, we don't like how that's going, you will be fine, because this, that, and the third, because this is the true code,
This
and
is how we
actually
want it
and
to run.
seeing
Trying to
and
maintain,
seeing things
yeah.
through.
That's the
seeing
maintenance of it.
things through.
That's the maintenance
You feel
of
what I'm
it.
saying?
I know you said throw away the maintenance, but that's
That's
truly
No,
the
no,
maintenance.
I didn't mean, and I just meant
You
to
meant
like
for the- on the
keep your mind
storefront.
focused
Yeah.
on this real quick. You know what I mean? That's all it really was. And you know, after that, yo,
That's the maintenance.
then and like you said, starting to affect people. Yo, guys, like you know, you're really affecting. Like you should, and a lot of people have said those good things. You should. And we're gonna be doing them.
Louis Vuitton, and they got the fucking jewels, they got chains going around and shit. This shit is
they
going
up
nuts.
with it.
Fur in the back,
They up
they
with it.
going nuts.
They up with it.
Like, they going
would
nuts.
you cut
No.
Shorty that?
Oh, shorty?
Yeah, would you cut Shorty that?
I mean, yikes. You really
He
buying
said,
that?
I mean-
I mean, that's black business, but like, that's what you really want to do? That? It's that's...
Yo, get your own Crocs.
It's
Make your
that's
own.
crazy. Yeah,
Yo, listen.
we get the glue, we
So-
get the glue,
and I
stop
like
playing.
that. But
That's
you know
the
why I like that,
hustler, you know what I'm
We
saying?
go to the spot, they get little, you know what I'm saying, 30 little Chanel fucking buttons right there.
I
Come
like
on
that
now.
because you know they could.
Those is not real Chanel buttons.
Exactly.
Those is not real Chanel
How
buttons.
you know
How
this
dare
is
you?
real?
Those is not real Chanel buttons. No, not doing that. Not doing that.
Yo,
been a
you
funny
said
year.
130 for a pair of
Are
those?
you dumb? 130. I just seen this the other day. I hope the girl
I
that,
did
that,
see them
that,
on the
that-
gram,
I hope
too.
she
I
see
seen
this. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me though, cause I'm gonna get paid from Shorty. Leave that out. But yeah, 'cause
I'm
I
gonna make
put-
you a pair.
I just promoted your shit out there. I just put your shit out there. Stop
I'm gonna make
playing.
you a pair.
But yeah, like, you know
Oh,
what
I
I mean?
have Shorty make you a pair. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
but
Word.
they going nuts. That's basically what I'm trying to show you. Like, they selling everything. So that's a positive to the situation. Like, niggas, that's
That's the
way.
line he said. I'm sorry to cut you.
Mhm.
The line he said was, Obama gave everybody trap phones, and Trump
Trump
gave
gave everybody
re-up
re-up
money.
money.
Re-up money.
Mhm.
I said, yo, that was the bar right there of the
Tough.
song. That was the bar of the song.
That's tough.
That explains it all, man. And
And we
you
need
know,
that re-up money.
and we need that trap phone.
We need that trap phone too. They calling. Hey, they calling, y'all.
And yo, that's the roll up, y'all. We be right back, man.
You are now tuned in to a Flex podcast. You know the vibes.
So what we flexing about, fellas?
It's on me. I had to grab my pen and pad this time. So I want to talk about the flawed government system and how it's backfired on the people that have designed and set it up. So you got all these different political things going on, whether how they have set up media, how they've set up society, the economy to run. And one of my things that I do like, and it pisses them off now, is like they've set up CIA, FBI, you know what I mean? And the same things that they set up to investigate other people and to see what's going on in their worlds and things like that. These very things that they designed have been backfiring on them. Now people are inquiring, what are you talking about over there? Because you know what I'm saying? If I'm doing this and you catching me for doing this, you got to be doing something over there. You know what I mean? Or how later, you know, I feel like they didn't think that it would get to this magnitude to where some of the things that that it's blown up to be, they are now like, you know what? I think we gotta re-examine these things. Something like also, like when we learn a little bit more about the food. I feel like, so this is one of my things too, and I'm just gonna put this out here. Even for people that do get their own land and you do feel like you have a sense of freedom, this is what I want to combine. I want to combine your travels when you're going out there and living free to the natural thought of I do remember genetically cloned. You know what? I'm out here in the wild where these things aren't being cloned, where I know it can't be a crime to a fruit seed. I'm eating a fruit or whatever, or kepper. It's a souvenir. You know what I'm saying? Type thing. To bring these kind of things back, you know what type of environments they can be in. They control these things. You know what I'm saying? I say again, the media. I where I'm at, it's on a lot of CNN. You know what I mean? They control those things, you know, but these things are backfiring on them because Then we got the internet just like you got the internet. You're just you're on the strong end, giving us everything that you want to give us. But on the other end or the back end now, we're able to go and decipher through all of the madness and see this, that, and the third. Be like, damn, but this doesn't add up to what you're saying right there. This doesn't meet the eye. You know what I mean? So, and then, you know why I feel like it's really backfired? Because through time, they have said, you know what, I'm going to delegate you for the West. I'm going to delegate you for the North. I'm going to delegate you for the South and for the East, right? Now, instead of it'd be like, yo, we're the big dogs and we report directly to each other. We're sending our messages through our lower ranks people or to our top lieutenants and stuff like that. And this is where the agendas may arise, or the person may not feel a type of way about this. This is how all of these backfirings are starting on them. And I hope it's one real kaboom backfire to set them on a thing to where, you know, yo, we gotta completely rewrite this script. Because you can see,
I feel like that's what happened with the presidency of Donald Trump. Like, that was the kaboom.
mm-hmm,
Whether you like it or not, he exposed some things that when he did, it was almost as like, I knew it. You feel me? Like,
yeah, like
you know
look
what
at
I
this
mean?
backfire right here. And yeah,
So now-
that very emotion.
so
Yes,
now,
yes, yes.
when you think about it in a way of, when you think about it in a way of whatever you want to think of, political, spiritual, economics, finance, whatever it is, all of these windows have been open in the crib, so to say. So now that all of that fresh air is coming in, we got a chance to breathe as a people. You feel what I'm saying? And because each type of person has a chance to breathe and get some fresh air and get a new understanding of what the fuck is really going on,
Right.
you can now adjust. Now your certain cells is getting oxygen that they didn't really get too much of when the windows was closed. You know what I mean? It ain't so stuffy in here no more. It's a way for us as a human race to rise to the occasion. You know what I'm saying? And he was that kaboom to make that happen. You feel me? So whether you was Mexican immigrants, whether you was black people getting murdered by the police, whether you was Chinese people with the flu, whether you was Native Americans with whatever, with the oil, whatever's going on out there, whatever it is, all of us were affected by this one thing called the quote-unquote pandemic. So now the pandemic has opened the windows for everybody because everybody can't apparently breathe because of these masks, you would say, right? Now that the windows is open, we actually have a way and I would say a big window to better our entire race. You better your people up in the north, you better your people up there in the south, you better your people over there in the east, you better your people up there in the west, because that whole shit that we was, you know what I'm saying, up under or we was looking at,
If we don't do
it's
that,
a facade.
yeah,
It's a facade. So now if we continue to play to that facade,
we're gonna keep on.
we just
falling
we
deeper
gonna keep
into
going
the hole.
Exactly.
You know the truth.
So it's like
That means doing the complete
when
opposite.
you know that you could take these 365 days, because last year we had an extra year. You feel what I'm saying? According to science, when you take these 365 days, anybody that ever fronted on your race, you could get on, and you could show them like, yo, this is where you bust up. I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not gonna murder you, but you shouldn't have did that.
Yeah.
And they could come back and say vice versa to you. Yo, they could say it to you like, yo, you bust up right here, and this is where you bust up. Now it's the trading of information. You feel what I'm saying? It's your culture could learn from how I'm doing it. Y'all could learn from how I'm doing it. This could do that. That could do that. Now we just gotta iron out the kinks. You feel what I'm saying? Going back to what we spoke about in the roles, and I think it was like episode 2 or whatever, with the man and the woman. Those roles are certain things that have to be ironed out between them,
Right.
because
Right.
they didn't put so many wrinkles in that particular. And when I say they, I mean like the people that has more control over the masses.
Yes.
So when they put those wrinkles inside that shirt or those pants, whatever you want to, whatever it is, pick whatever garment
They
it is.
didn't realize that.
They didn't understand that there was somebody that's going to be an iron.
That's right.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's right.
So when that iron pulled up, flattened shit out. Now we got to look at, it's forcing us to press out all of the bullshit, all of the wrinkles,
That's right.
for us to understand. All right, yo, I'm dealing with this particular woman like this. I'm dealing with this particular woman like this. Or I'm dealing with these people like this over here. I'm dealing with this type of industry like this. You dealing with all of these things because everything is being pressed out into a nice finished whenever you throwing some iron shit, it's like, damn, any day. Then after that, you'll feel a little
You
more
got
comfortable.
more than that than you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
do
now
better.
you could, take care of whatever bills you got, whatever this, that, and the third, whatever business you trying to make, invest in it. Whatever stocks you want to contribute to, you can invest in it. Because you got that nest egg that's there, chilling, you know what I'm saying? In case anything go down or whatever, you can bust a dance move.
So
Not too
what would
crazy,
you?
but
What
something
would
that
you?
should at least get you out the situation that you're in real quick, temporarily. Depending on the situation.
That's just what I think because of based off what they gave us so far.
See, it's
Right.
crazy because not a lot of people.
And that still
even
depends on the
have
situation.
38. Some people may not have that 38 in their bank account.
That's that's
right?
true.
So that right there.
That's
like,
true. That's
so
very true.
Even then, they would even have to save up 3,800 and go basically. I don't want to say bury it, but put it aside and start over. You know what I'm saying? Start over.
But it takes
again.
that discipline.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? That's
absolutely.
for the common man to be able to do. For 10 common people to have 3,800 on deck, you'll be surprised.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
To
10
even
men that have
a conversation
3,800.
about their stocks or their, like I'm moving these stocks. I'm moving this money this way. Yeah.
Nah, before you even get there,
Okay.
you got your 3,800. Yeah, I got my 3,800. You got your 3,800. You got your 3,800. Yeah.
Before you even start the
Right.
conversation.
So now, So now we know that the entry. It's like a good
Bands right there.
poker game. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
The high yield joint. All right. The entry fee is $1 million cash. I was watching James Bond Casino Royale the other day. You know what I'm saying? It was just it's like that. So 1,000 might get, you know what I'm saying? 1,000 might be good for a college student. You know what I mean? College student is able to get 1,000 in their account.
So what's some?
Now, I'm
Yeah,
not.
but I
I'm
was
not a
gonna-
professional. I'm not a professional financier. I'm not. This is not professional.
This
advice
is all we
that
just
I'm giving,
opinionated.
but
We understand
it's-
we
yeah, this is just-
speculating.
Yeah.
We don't got all the fucking answers. It's for y'all to go outside and do your own research and
Right.
figure it out on your own.
Send the information
You know
back
what I'm
to us.
saying?
You know what I
Right.
mean?
If there are some accountants watching or some
That's
people
right.
that know
Give
what's
us
going
the info. You know
Send it
what I mean?
on in.
That's right.
You know what I'm
That's right.
saying? Word.
Give us the info.
We
We
just
need
trying
to
to
know
figure it
more.
out.
We need to know more.
I ain't gonna front 38. I ain't gonna lie though. So if it's at if Bitcoin is at between 30 and 35 racks right now.
So that means if you hit imagine if you hit a lick one time. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even trying to not even talking about no hitting no lick or that.
No, I'm just saying like you really come
Bro,
up
if I
somehow
put
some way.
35 racks down on
Yeah,
a
on one Bitcoin.
right? Yo, listen, I can't let go of that coin for like the next maybe 10, 20 years.
Yeah.
You know, like because
Y'all see that and just look away. Just keep looking, but you know what I'm saying? Don't do nothing.
not for nothing. Like you already see people put their energy into their cribs, their cars, their clothing, just to scuff it up or to get a hole in the wall to go patch it. This is a coin that I can't see or pocket of money that I'm putting in, and eventually somewhere down the line.
Just add it up.
It's
it-
just
it'll
like that
add up.
3,800 though.
Yeah.
You put that 3,800 in the high yield
Boy.
savings account. That's what it is. That's what Bitcoin is. It's a high yield saving account with an asterisk.
I'm
You know what I'm saying?
I'ma
That
hit them with
shit
the-
might go down.
It's not overwhelming me. You know what I'm saying? Or any good basketball joints too, they're not overwhelming me to where I'm like, damn, I'm gonna go to sleep on it. And then it's informative for me in that space right there to where with Will Smith joint, the concussion, I like it because he was like,
I
nah,
seen
that's
that
mad
African
beautiful.
shit, right?
Yeah, that's
he
mad
like that.
beautiful. You know what I'm saying? The art of football. You know what I'm saying?
Here I am listening to you like, yeah. Oh yeah, you know that movie was.
Because I can only see it in the I'll watch it in the movie. I watch football in the movie, but I can't watch it you know what I mean?
Right.
Even,
It's been a lot of good sports movies.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as martial art joints,
Yeah, but fuck all that. Yeah,
martial arts joints,
look, I got them in my space. This where I'm at, y'all. This where I be at, y'all.
it's a couple
I
joints.
fuck with that OD.
I got Yip Man 1 through 3.
I
on
want
my
to even
phone.
say this
ain't
too.
gonna-
I even
that's
like
what
go
we
What was
do
the
get
when
dread?
you
Hold on,
moving
hold on,
around.
hold on. What was that movie with the Chinese dude? He was in the fucking building. He was fucking niggas up in the building,
You're
bro.
gonna have to give me more than that, Playboy.
I'm trying to remember, bro. The nigga was in the buildings like some 12 floor building.
Yes.
Bro, this
What's it
nigga-
called?
He
What's
is-
it called?
Black
Raid
Boy?
or something?
Huh?
Nah,
It was
something
black
was
people?
it Dread or
I know what you're talking about. And
Bro.
he had to go through the whole building.
Yo.
Give me something else besides.
He wasn't the unbok nigga, but he looked
Hold
like
up.
He looked like no, but he was a little taller.
seen
I'm
that.
talking about
And he went from the top of the floor to the bottom.
splitting niggas, bro.
And then he got to he got into that, and he was talking to the dudes, and he ended up walking out at the end of that fight.
He's like
scene,
a
the
cop
big
or
fight.
some shit like that.
Yes, I know you're talking about. See, even the martial arts stuff, I like the dancing too.
Breaking.
You know what I'm saying? I mess with the old school Channing Tatum joints when he was dancing, the old school honeys. You know what I'm saying?
Oh nah.
I like yeah. That's
I'm like,
see, but you see, then so
I ain't
look,
gonna
so
step
check
up. I
it.
ain't
But look,
stepping
so
up
hold
and all
on, hold on. So if you're gonna get, I
I
might
like
not even.
I like a good
It had
martial
its
arts
time.
movie.
So
because
what type of
it gotta-
Olympics do y'all like? Cause that'll fall into the Olympic category
like
with
science
all of your
fiction movies,
basketball
though.
and all of that.
I like science fiction.
I
movies,
like science fiction.
I like
too.
shit like Prometheus.
I like that.
Fire.
I like that.
That was like.
I like
So
Interstellar.
besides your
Interstellar was
basketball,
lit.
besides your
Interstellar was fire,
basketball,
too.
your football, your martial arts, and your target practice and stuff like that, do you like the pole vaulting, the baton races, you know what I mean, the relays, you know what I mean?
To watch, no.
See,
I'd rather
I
watch.
like those.
I'd rather watch golf.
So I like the bolts. I
than
like
watch
the Usain
any of
Bolts.
those.
You know, I like.
Nah, I ain't gonna
like
Because
that.
I was watching the Tiger documentary and it made me
I'd
want to watch golf.
I'd rather watch somebody hit the
You know
pole
what?
vault than sit down and watch
Yup,
some niggas
me
do
too.
golf. I ain't
Nah,
gonna
bro.
Man's, he
For
put
me-
me to
Especially
sleep.
when they be up, I be like, yo, they did that.
For
Oh,
me,
that's
nah,
stick. I
because
be like, dang,
watching
so
Tiger
on the board bullet.
watching
yeah.
If
Tiger
it was not Tiger,
Tiger Forest, you know what I'm saying? He get
Yeah,
on the
Tiger
joint
Forest, yeah.
and
Tiger
his
Forest,
documentary, he's showing how serious and poised and
Now
focused
you know they gonna be like,
he
who
is.
is Tiger Forest?
Tiger Forest. I'm saying, you
Who's
know him
Tiger
as how you
Forest?
know him as Tiger
Yo,
Forest.
Tiger
though.
Forest.
Tiger
yo.
Forest.
Tiger
will
Tiger
pull up
board, yo.
and my son is
Word
the
up, yeah.
illest in the golf,
Yeah.
everything.
But
Like
that's like it being.
he
that's
got
like,
how many green
that's like-
jackets? Like 3 of
That's
them.
like
You know
it
what I mean?
being.
So I'd
taking
rather watch
everybody
that
out
because
the NBA but LeBron James.
no, because it's other niggas that's nice. It's other niggas that's nice.
I'm not watching for nobody. In my life, in my story, that's your story. In my story, I'm not
So
watching.
you rather watch a
Everybody
nigga
got their
run with
story. And my story,
Try to do the big
It's
ass
only gonna
limbo.
last for a couple seconds. I can't deal with the
them niggas
stresses
on the
of that.
mic. Oh,
Hold on, so
I ain't talking about watch the whole game. I'm talking about watch the like the playoffs.
I'd
You know what I'm
rather
saying?
watch the
the U.S.
100
Open.
I'd rather watch the 100-meter.
100 meter. Give me the
I wanna
100.
watch
Oh,
the
those
soccer
are some
side.
around.
He
I
Those
want to
those
watch
only
the
come around like
snowboarding.
4 years with
That's
the
exactly,
Olympics.
but that's why I rather.
That
I can,
had me more
I'm
hyped up.
engaged with that.
Yeah.
For this little split
I had
second,
me
and you
more
talking
hyped
about
up.
the basketball, you look. I know who Kobe is. I know who Shaq is. Like I know the iconic people of my era. I cannot give
Shaq,
you
God
all
damn.
of the
That's
West
all
Brooks.
this nigga does.
Yup, listen, because I can't give because that right there wasn't for me. You feel what I'm saying? But like you said, for a little bit of time, you had me engaged for that. The Olympics, the things that you talk about that come around just a little bit. Hey, yo, listen, yeah, man, the Michael Phelps and all that. Hey, I want to see all of that because I know pole vaulting lasts about 30 seconds. The relay races,
That shit is quick.
2 or 3 minutes or something like that. The mile race, 4 to
You
5
gotta
minutes.
understand
I'm
that my
good.
son Tiger Woods is hitting a little golf ball
How long he
30,
playing that?
90 feet.
Fuck,
in
I'm
the
only
air,
gonna watch
Tiger.
him.
He's
I'm
wild.
gonna watch
Hit
the
this
end.
nigga in the head.
Listen, I want
My
to watch.
son is
I
on
wanna
the
watch
he's
the
on the
first
he's
four
on the he's
and
on the
last
putting
one.
green like this,
Mhm.
lining it up, measuring it up. You feel me? He sit there, he look at the ball, he look over there, he look at the ball, he look over there, and he was like this, and that shit go.
And that shit break niggas'
Don't
hearts.
get me wrong. I understand.
All them niggas over there.
Yo, bro,
Heart
niggas be like,
broken.
oh.
And
Cause my son, yeah, exactly. My son hit the one.
Especially look, but look, what we saying though, right? What we saying is, if we
White
suppose we
niggas have
in the bar, we could be smooth in the bar,
Nigga
bro,
from
and it might
Wells
be
Fargo
all on one
put
TV.
20 large on that
Yo,
shit.
Tiger, hold
Yeah.
that. Finish that game, baby.
Nah, but we
My
can be
son
watching
was
it on
like-
TV. But the way to be, well, I guess what I'm more or less saying is like if I'm at the bar and I know I'm watching what I normally watch. You know what I'm saying? I can be engaged for this long enough, and for a split
Nah, I
second,
fuck with the track and
I
field.
might, bro,
Track
I
and
might
field
see.
smooth.
I've seen Tiger Woods hit that ball at the last second, line it up, boop, and is already walking away. And you even hear the commentator in the back like, "Oh yeah, he got it. He's already shaking his hand on the way out. Yeah, he knew that already. Stuff like I'm like, yeah, I could watch. I can't. That right there is a little bit boring. I could watch the first.
He's
and
already
the last.
shaking his head.
Yeah.
The fuck out of here.
That's yeah.
That's dumb
Oh
shit.
yeah, you just did some bomb. Now, don't get me wrong. When I see him do some smooth shit like that, I am.
That's what I'm saying. How could you not like the smooth? My son said, "Pow!" Walked away. Yeah, all right, yeah, bet, yeah. The jacket, all right, bet. Woo, all right,
And
cool,
it's still
all right.
rolling, and the dude is over there looking
Come
at it
on,
too, like,
bro. Son already knocked the shot in. It's game
Mm-hmm.
over. It's game over.
I hear you. You know what I'm saying? I just rather watch a couple women
Niggas out.
run
That's
out of
crazy.
Niggas
That's
running.
crazy though. The
Even-
niggas probably really looking at the fucking ball like, nah, hope that shit.
Hold
Bro,
Yes.
And that
That's
shit
from
go
deep.
in.
I
When
hear
that
you.
shit go in,
That's
the
from
feeling in that
deep.
nigga heart
I
is
hear
something.
you.
You look
That's
at Tiger
from
like,
I
deep.
hear you. I hear you for sure.
that's from
word.
deep. That's from deep. He lined up this shot from crazy.
I hear you. I'm just
You not
saying, man.
understand it.
Listen.
The nigga looking at this shit
No,
like,
I'm just saying. There's something about seeing
my
people.
son is over there. How you
Like
doing?
when they
How you
running,
doing?
when they
It's a fact.
pole
Yeah,
vault.
how
For
you
me,
do
at
it?
least, when I was seeing the women do the hurdle run the other day, I was showing my uncle, bro. And what they did is the first few frames was really quick, like it was normal pace, and then they slowed it down. So you see the black girl, she was like in 5th place. Them 5 seconds that they had her, she hit them 2 hurdles and was in 2nd, sitting there, and then they slowed it down, and then you could see her already in mid jump, and they 2 seconds behind her. Boom, and it's something about that. It's almost like when I'm watching National Geographic with the animals. I like to
I
see
do
that.
agree.
I like
I
to
do
see that
agree.
cheetah run, boy.
I
I like
do
to see
agree.
that cheetah run.
I do
That's
agree.
different. That's a different vibe.
That is a
I
different
like that. I
vibe.
like that kind of.
Especially if they doing a relay race and it's all
They gone.
again, like I
They
said.
gone.
Them niggas,
I like that. That's my
them
thing.
girls, they backs be on some.
And all you need is a little bit of time. That little bit.
Move on the little track, man. I
Bro.
know when you pull up to them motherfucking track meets, nigga, you like, yo.
I'm talking about really like-
and they out, they running. Like,
Even I like the
One of them niggas run into you. Fuck.
what you call that, chap put. I like the chap put too. You know what I'm saying? They throw when they throwing the little jump.
Oh, the nigga that do that?
Yeah, they throwing that.
I
I like
like,
all
what's
of
the
them
long, I
joints,
like
bro.
the long jump shit too.
When we was kids, even that I watch, but those do come on the other sports channel.
like it's.
Something they see on TV.
I feel like not even TV or something they may have seen somebody else do. You feel what I'm saying? Or seen other people do.
And try
So
to
now,
emulate.
according to what you would say, peer pressure, or according to, I don't know,
What's in or what's cool?
according to trends, right?
Trend, right. What's trending?
What's trending, somebody will follow a path and then certify themselves as a person that, oh nah, I'm a street nigga, or I'm a real nigga, or I'm a hood nigga, I'm a this, I'm a that. You feel what I'm saying? And it kind of like grows from there, right? Like
Okay.
they give themselves a certification, and then after that they go and do these things. You know what I'm saying? They may get into trouble. They may hurt somebody, damage something. You feel what I'm saying? My personal opinion, I feel like that same energy could be applied to anything in the world. And not knocking anybody that's, you know what I'm saying, doing that. But
Nah, you got
again, in my personal opinion, I know real niggas that's mechanics. I know
Right.
real niggas that's bankers and
let's-
owners and
let's-
real
let's-
estate
let's-
investors.
let's-
I know
let's-
let's
real,
get
but
this clear. Let's
also
get
I
this
know
clear.
real niggas that had to go through shit.
So let's get this clear
You
for
feel
the
what I'm
masses.
saying?
For the masses,
Yeah.
let me just break this down. Meaning, real niggas come in all shapes and forms. A real nigga is not technically
I wouldn't even say real nigga no more. I would say a stand-up person.
A stand-up person, correct.
Stand-up man. You feel what I'm saying?
A stand-up man comes in all shapes, forms, and sizes. He's not technically a gangster or somebody who's a gangbanger or somebody who's willing to hurt someone. He can also be, like he said, a mechanic. He could also be a doctor. But it's a stand-up man or a real nigga is it's character. It's about what you do, but it's about how you are because of what you do. You understand what I'm saying? So,
Character's a big part in it. Elaborate on character?
character, personality. It's just characters. Your character is basically based off what? Your experiences, you could say.
I
Like
mean,
you are who you. Some people would say like.
But then, what if that person who is emulating something, and they go through unnecessary experiences for what? Or what if a person is subject to certain experiences, but they don't let those experiences make them? Is that a test of their character?
You have to understand.
Is that
It's
building
all
their
about
character?
how you look at the situation now, because the experiences do make them. You understand what I'm saying? But it doesn't make them
Yo, is this still
a
pertaining
negative person or a positive person. It
still
just
pertaining
makes
to
them.
your so-called?
Now, if you've been hit by a car, right? That doesn't mean you're gonna go around hating cars and attacking cars.
Right.
Doesn't mean you're gonna go around worshiping cars. But you know what it does mean? You're gonna be motherfucking cautious when you cross the street.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying? So that is that's who you are. That's a part of who you are. Now you're a cautious man when you cross the street. So other experiences create other parts of your character. You understand what I'm saying? So like now you got people.
But what does it mean if that same person that's cautious when they cross the street? What if he's rushing to work, or what if she's rushing to work and she has to make it across there, or she's not getting her promotion, or she's not getting her whatever, or their
That is
particular
the so-called person.
You feel what I'm
he's
saying?
talking about.
So now, if they face with not even. I'm saying when they face with that moment, it's not when you got the regular.
Yo, the real nigga.
I'm going to the store.
Listen.
And I'm going.
Your topic was the so-called nigga. Y'all broke it down to a genre. You gave character. Alright.
Yeah, we in character
Right now we're in character. Correct.
So I gotta kind of work my way back down to character with y'all then. A real nigga, he not worried about really rushing to work. So I'm gonna stay on the same level with you with your situation. A
Yeah, I
real
wanna know
nigga,
how you going. Go ahead.
a real nigga is not really pressed on the congested traffic.
Cause he already early. He already he already planned
The
out for the.
so-called nigga,
Stand
the
up.
so-called nigga, right? Puts
Follow.
up this facade that you guys were talking about, this image.
Right.
This appealing image.
He's emulating
Right.
instead of
real,
being.
you can't
Okay.
categorize a real nigga like that, because a real nigga understands the dynamics of the situation. He understands where his job is at, mile-wise.
Mm-hmm.
The time that it
How
takes to get
long it's
there.
gonna take to get there? Right.
What time I need to get up. What do I eat breakfast? All of them things in the morning. Do I brush my teeth?
If I bust up, if I bust
A
up and
real
I woke
nigga-
up late, do I
A real
eat
nigga
breakfast
got
or
all
I
of these
still,
things.
or
Now
do
check
I?
it. Like you said, the
You know what I'm
emulating
saying?
person. That person right there. If he late, guess what? He probably try to cram all of that stuff in. He's a so-called. That's probably the so-called person that is trying to teach you, but they're kind of.
He still stop and go get something to eat. He still go do all the little dumb shit before he get there, and then get there with a bum ass excuse as to why he was late. So
Right.
called.
So the person that already takes account for human error has the character. Okay. Okay. So now in a moment where it's like,
Yo, people can't even understand that right there.
Right.
hold on. So let me ask you this. So the person that is faced with a situation wouldn't even allow themselves to make that mistake is a part of somebody's character.
I had a situation.
Yes.
I had a situation.
So now, if that person does make a mistake,
Uh-huh.
Which
right?
we all do. Eventually.
because it's inevitable.
But it's a level. Go ahead.
It's
I'ma
inevitable.
listen.
A
Go
person
ahead.
gonna make a mistake,
Uh-huh.
right?
Okay.
So now, is that a test of his character, or
Continue.
is that something that
What were you getting at? You
Nah,
I
let
don't
me-
feel
or
like
is
you
it
were
something
gonna
that
ask
what?
a question.
Or
I feel
is
like
it
you were gonna continue.
is it a test of his character, or is it you emulated so well up until this point?
How about I do you one better then? I'll give you a scenario and then you answer it.
All right, go ahead.
I had a situation. I was off for 3 days. Off of work for 3 days. But they kept my name on the schedule.
Mm.
I had already told them months in advance that I can't work these 3 days.
Mm.
A month prior to these 3 days, the boss looked me in my face and said, yo, what were the days that you said you couldn't work? I gave it to him. A week before, I did it again, like, yo, you got me, right? He like, yeah, copy, I got you.
Mm.
I'm like, all right, cool. It just so happened one of my last days before I'm about to run into these days now, I call my boss, I'm like, I'm not the one who runs the schedule, one directly under him. She does a voice note. In my brain, when I walked away, I was like, oh, I'm crispy.
Mm.
I'm crispy.
Mm.
For the next 3 days, I was just getting this feeling like, damn, I know I didn't bust up. They bust up, and they're not gonna hold themselves accountable.
They're gonna put it on
The
you.
so-called,
Mm.
dead serious, the so-called.
Mm.
Whatever the case may be, I get there. My boss is like, yo, why didn't you remind me?
Yeah, already so cold.
I was like,
already
yo,
so cold. Why
I
didn't
was
I
like,
remind you?
I was like, it's on the voice note. I was like, I listened to it. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, you know what? You know why I said what I said? Because I thought they were gonna change it.
Mm.
I was like, do y'all got a problem holding yourselves accountable
Mm.
for these things? I was like, whenever I do something wrong, what do? I was like, it's almost like you want me to bitch and moan and complain back with you, so you have some
So it feel
kind
like
of
you, it
report
feel
to
like
it.
you
So
right.
now
So you
look,
can sleep at night.
All right, so now I'm gonna show you a flex.
Mm.
You see how you describe that situation?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you were the person that was holding the character of your manager in your hands, right? Let me show you a flex. I go to work the other day. Feel me? Yo, where's your name tag? Hit me out. Where's your name tag? Now, I got two.
I'm
You
gonna
feel
give
me?
y'all the best example. Go ahead.
I got two. You feel me? First day. Damn. I don't got it. So, I'll bring it tomorrow. Alright, man. I get 2 sales later on that day. You feel what I'm saying? Smooth. Remember, I'm a salesman. Next day. Yo, where's your name tag? Damn. You know, I was so excited to come to work.
Forgot it.
I forgot it. Feel me? What happened that day? 2 sales. Feel what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I'm just starting. This is just a new position. So that's 2 days in a row after I've been there for a little while that I forgot, right? The 3rd day, woke up in the spot. I'm bright, boy. Got my name tag.
What you talk about?
He ain't even notice.
Right.
He ain't even take a
Ain't
look.
say nothing.
But guess what? I got 2 sales that day too.
Oh, you just busted sales
Oh,
regardless.
did you notice that?
Regardless of the fact.
Bust 2 sales again. Feel me? On the day I do got my name tag. So now, if I know the rules and the parameters of what really matters, or if any person knows the rules and parameters of what matters, then you could walk in there, yeah, you could do a little mistake after that, but then when you correct yourself, you refine the situation, like, yeah, boom. I can stand correction. You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That person is able to correct themselves.
I want to ask y'all this though, before this get for time. I was working a job, right? I want y'all to let me know
was this stoic, right, or not? I was working a job.
Was this real?
Huh?
Or was this?
Yeah.
Or was
or
this
or
so-called?
so-called, or was this
Okay.
not? I was working a job. I was working I was working transport at this car dealership, right? Working for a guy, hot ass car dealership. It's in the summer, middle of summer. It's hot outside and the cars is even hotter because the cars is taking up the heat from the sun or whatever. So I'm doing my job or whatever. I'm washing cars or whatever the case may be. At some point, I stop. I take my break because there's no cars to wash. And one of the bosses now, he's not the top boss, but he's second to top boss. He called me to the side. I'm thinking he about to just say whatever. He's like, yo, why you not working? If I was about to tell him like, yo, what you mean? I just bust down 2 cars. But I said, oh, my fault. Whatever. He said, yo, don't worry about it. From that point in time, it was funny, right? Now look, I would be doing my job, washing cars, and he would stop me from washing cars, right?
Whatever. And then my son be over here like, yo, I wish I would have grabbed like 10 or 20 more. My fault.
Yeah, that's what usually happens
Like,
though.
my fault.
That's exactly what usually happens.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's crazy right now that the news is that
You got stocks in Bitcoin.
the news is
You
that
got more than me, but
the
I'm
news is
got
that
shares,
so
stocks.
this is the crazy
got
part.
more
The
than-
news is that the U.S. dollar is crashing by the end of the year
because we're printing our own bread too much.
Right.
It's more like they not doing nothing about it. The Federal Reserve is not really don't know what to do.
Yeah, I don't know who I was having a conversation with all of this money and Well, that
So-
will be that's a part of it though. If we're
I mean,
printing out,
if you
we're
think about
printing-
it like this is a perfect time for black people to come up with their own type of currency amongst ourselves. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
If you come up with your own type of currency at this moment right now, start it, a la Bitcoin, Ethereum, all these other altcoins, whatever it is.
Right.
We come up with our own currency. Say like a hip hop currency. Feel what I'm saying? It would have to be based on
Bitcoin.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it would have to be
I got
based
you.
on something
I got you.
that's something that's tangible.
Don't
You
take
feel what
my
I'm
shit,
saying?
y'all.
Like if you think about it, like if you got the original version of like Get Rich or Die Trying, Reasonable Doubt, Illmatic, if you got like original like 1996 copies of that, like that's worth like 15 racks, 20 racks in your pocket if you got the original CD. You
Got
feel what
you.
I'm saying?
Got you.
And then it's backed by certain things like that. So it's kind of what it is right now when you own licensing. But if you
Right.
think about it, like if you got the actual copy of it, like the actual, because they print certain shit like every year. So like every year they'll print a certain amount.
Right.
That was at least back then, and that's why when you look at a
When
book,
we were growing up, that's
Right.
why
Yeah.
mad shit is valuable.
yeah, if you look at a book, right, it'll say like first edition, second edition, but also in the cover it have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then if you get a newer version, it might say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because that tells you what year it was made and
Yeah.
how many versions
when
it was
I
printed.
lived in the South, when I lived in the South, going to different yard sales, people finding different items, like we were growing up and stuff like that, all of the cars that you just mentioned, we wouldn't know, but now you see kids doing it now, making all of this money, because they, in a sense, like you said, like how they know this,
Right.
bro, for some reason, they're preing, like, what sells the most of, like, right, I'm learning baseball cards, basketball cards, and soccer players. Those, like, if you have if you buy a pack for like $30-$40, it's a couple cards in there, you do your thing, and they're going on eBay, and I'm trying to learn myself how to do the shipping labels and all of that, because this is all stuff, like, yeah, I like all of that, man. I be messing around with it, but either way it go, excuse me.
No, we need it because we keep demanding reparations and all that. We just make our own money.
Nah,
for
but
real.
that's why people, they're seeing, like, they see what we may want, whether it be the sneakers, the clothes, you know what I'm saying? They're seeing what we want, you know what I mean?
Facts.
So when you do say that, like, to get $1, but that'd crush them, and it'd be so much.
Bro.
I feel like shit would they let it happen.
Alright, so you see how the dollar, you see the dollar.
Cryptocurrency is the perfect example. That's the perfect example if they would let it happen. They right now, they can't even control that shit.
Mm-hmm.
We know what to do with it.
I mean, everybody could really come up.
It just gotta be. I feel like it gotta be backed by something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I seen niggas buy a lot of silver lately. That was in the news too.
Could you back it with herb? Could you back it with herb? Everybody's in. Listen, I'm just saying.
Funny thing is,
Right.
if you think about it,
I'm thinking about it. Damn. That's a
I
good
mean,
question.
the
Maybe. That
actual-
might be a good
the
question.
actual plant
That might just be a good question.
has like over like 1,000, 2,000 uses that
Yeah, mad different values for him.
you could create all types
If
of shit
I'm
out of it.
You
correct.
can't devalue that. You couldn't
Then
devalue that.
they was it was something where I think somebody was like, yo, we could do hemp over paper, and they was like,
Somebody built a hemp
They
car.
dubbed that nigga, though, or some shit like that,
listen,
right?
Their car's whole frame was made out of
and I'm talking about way back in the day, like somebody was like, yo, saying what you saying, like yo, hemp got way like, and it's better
So
than
for like,
paper.
yeah, it's always
And it is the word niggas. Like, it's Black History Month, you know what I'm saying? People get into it a lot of different times throughout history talking about this word, you know what I mean? So I feel like
Controversial.
on another flex, it's our turn to, dibble and dabble in this thing. So
Correct.
How you feel about the word nigga? Because how I feel, it's a catchphrase from Chappelle's show.
Nigga.
It's the perfect. I'm talking about the
To everything.
perfect capsule of exactly what our existence is. Everybody want to be a nigga, but nobody want to be a nigga. You feel what I'm saying? You see how y'all said mm-hmm? That's how.
No.
That's how.
Everybody wants to be black, but nobody want to be a nigga.
That's. Come on, bro. We could go professional.
Right.
You can stay. All right, cool. I got you.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know what I'm saying?
I was.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I threw
I'm
some
with you.
water in there.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with
I'm
you.
gonna take the water out.
I'm
Go
with
ahead.
you.
Go ahead.
However, I feel like that is the capsule of, because that it was a joke, but there's truth to every joke, right?
Right.
And that was a specific joke. That was the segment on that show was Ask a Black Dude. You feel me?
Right.
And the dude gets on the joint, for everybody that knows Chappelle's show, you feel me? He gets on the joint and the white dude asks the question. He goes, yo, why black dudes gotta walk like this and do this and all of that? He goes, yo, everybody wanna be a nigga, but nobody wanna be a nigga. Feel what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the most valid point. Like, even to this day right now, in 2021, that is more prevalent than anything. I mean, part of it is because of hip-hop, you feel what I'm saying, our music, our culture, whatever the case may be. Because, 90% of our lives at this moment is probably mostly, rap music, hip-hop,
Right.
you know what I mean? So, I can understand that. And I can understand it being that it's the number one music genre in the world. However, we do have a kind of weird relationship with that word. Like,
Right.
we
So-
stake ownership to it, you
Uh-huh.
feel what I'm saying? Where we use it as terms of endearment. However, if that sword is wielded against us
Right.
by any other,
It's up.
oh, I should say not any other person, but in a derogatory way,
Correct.
then it's up. You feel what I'm saying?
And it's stuck.
And
But
it's
I feel like you just strayed away from even wanting to say any other race. I feel like
Nah,
Yes.
I'm not straightening away.
Yeah, nah,
I'm just
yes,
saying.
nah,
I'm just
nah,
saying. Look,
nah, listen,
any other
bro.
race
Any
and
other
in
race.
the and in the
Thank you.
derogatory
Any other
way.
race. Any
Any
other
other
race.
race and
And
in
the
a
reason why,
derogatory
any other
way.
race.
and I'm gonna be
Because if
throwing out mad
another
stuff.
black person say to you, "You a nigga," you gonna feel away. Like, what you? Hold up. Time out, bro. What you talking about? You feel what I'm saying?
I
He not saying
follow.
he not saying my nigga, my nigga, my nigga.
I
He's saying
follow.
you a nigga, and you gonna be like, "Fuck you mean by that?" You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna feel the same emotion by an Asian. If an Asian person say,
I
"You
got
a
you.
nigga,"
I
you know what I'm
got
saying?
you.
Or if
Nah.
a white dude come up and you're a nigger,
Nah,
it's gonna be
nah.
the same.
Nah.
You gonna have a.
all
I
of
think
this
that's
right
different.
here.
You gonna have a
I
same
love all of
feeling,
this.
You
I love all
calling
this.
me a nigga
Mhm.
like that?
bro.
I'm gonna take it disrespectfully, but I'm not gonna take it the same way as an Asian man call me a nigga, bro. Never. I'm gonna take it to the way as you trying to play me. It's more like you it's on the levels that you a bum.
Isn't
like-
that Asian dude saying the same thing essentially though?
Yes, he's saying the same thing, but coming from you, I know that it's like, bro, the pot calling the kettle black. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, you're a nigga too. Like,
Well,
you feel
I
me?
will call a pot kettle.
I'm not even-
I will
hold on,
call
hold
a
on, hold on.
kettle
I'm not
black
saying that to
on an
you.
Asian person too because
But
they
hold
be
on.
wild. I would say it for every
I said
single
that
other
to, I
race.
said, but look, I said,
But I
check
get
this.
what you saying.
Yeah, like
At the
alright,
same
boom,
time,
a nigga
yeah.
calling me a nigga, that's already like I already slapped
That's part of
I
our.
already boxed a
that's
certain
part
part
of
of
our-
the argument to the
yeah,
side. Like,
that's part of our dialect
like,
almost. where
at,
it's
at
like,
some point you trying to play me on a level. Like, I
Yeah.
know that. Like, cause you're a black nigga. We not even gonna get into that. Yeah, I don't have to tell you, but. You know what I'm saying? You trying to play me. Fuck is you talking about? Woo woo. We gonna get into it though. But I know you just trying to play me.
See,
Now,
but this is the thing. Listen.
Asian man calling me a nigga. That's a whole
alright, so
different
let's compare
level.
it like
You
this.
disrespecting my
Hold up,
existence,
hold up,
me
hold up,
as a,
hold up, hold
as
up,
a
hold up.
man. It
So
start to
pause,
get poetic
pause,
and deep.
pause.
Like, nah,
So now
my
look.
guy.
So let me ask you this.
I
thing.
might have to
These guys
kill
are
this
If look,
nigga.
deep right
if
now.
the
You know
what
black
I'm saying?
if
Like-
a black dude comes up to you and he goes, "You a nigga," versus an Asian dude coming up to you and saying, "Yo, pass the spliff, my nigga," what you gonna think? Which one is worse?
All right. I'm gonna feel more away.
Which
Hold
one
on.
is worse?
Which one is worse? Shit. Technically, the black nigga to me. And that's
Izzy,
crazy.
yo, you
That's crazy.
Let me
That's, am I racist for that?
Happen.
Am I
Please
racist? I'm explaining. I'm
Go ahead,
explaining.
Go ahead.
It's only because you didn't explain the nature of how the man did it.
Hold
So
on.
I'm not
Whoa.
gonna get deep.
Whoa.
Not
Hold
gonna
up.
get
Yo,
deep
can I
with
say
it.
something?
Hold
No!
I'm not
Because
explaining
you can't
no
say
man's
shit.
I
nature.
didn't even
First
say
of all,
nothing.
Correct on that.
First of all,
I kill
I
myself.
get.
Hold up.
I get
All I
you.
want to
Oh,
say,
okay,
no.
myself.
All I
Okay,
want to
myself.
say, all I
I'm
want to say,
saying.
no,
I'm
it's
sorry.
short.
The nigga asked me a question
5
and you
words.
trying to
Not
poison
even
me
five,
before
but,
I
bro,
speak.
I'm not
No,
even trying to
I don't want the
poison you.
poison.
I'm not even trying to
I don't
poison
want the
you.
poison. I want
Yo,
to answer purely.
To everybody, all I
Oh,
want,
he
yeah,
about to
yeah, yeah.
shoot.
Yo,
Go ahead.
to everybody,
The
all I
fact
want to
that-
say,
Let him
is
show me
my
a flex.
Man, no, I'm not even flexing. My man let the Asian get a G pass. Continue.
He just poisoned me.
he put that little spray.
Like niggas are trying to like you pissing on my
said
leg and
put
saying
ashes
it's
in
rain.
your Kool-Aid,
Like
nigga.
literally pissing on my leg. Yo, it's rain, my nigga. Hold up. Let's rain, bro. Chill out. It's piss, my nigga. I just told you was gonna poison my shit and you just poison my shit. Y'all see this nigga?
Yo,
Let me get to
listen.
my point.
Go ahead, thank
My
you.
man's right here
Put a bit
never
of vice-
clarified.
No,
Hold
yes,
on.
I did. I clarified it with what I said.
You
I
never
said,
clarified
I said
the specifics of the conversation. Now you said a nigga calling. I'm talking about me.
I said a black dude.
Stop. You cannot ask me what's worse because I will always be myself. I do not stand for the whole entire black
He gave the
kingdom.
man the pass.
You understand what I'm saying?
He gave him the
now,
pass.
I am a black man and I do try to represent, but I cannot be like, yo, I speak for the black kingdom when we say, woo, woo, woo.
Hey, yo,
Niggas gonna be like, who the fuck is you?
butt mean bullshit.
So,
Shut
you
up.
saying a lot in my soon-to-be answer. Now,
I ain't saying nothing.
I
ain't saying nothing, y'all. It's real.
Yo,
Like,
you let it take your pass. You say you got a whole lot of shit to say over there. Let me
How
try
did
to
the Asian get a G pass anyway?
He gave him the pass,
That
bro.
is-
He's already poisoned. Nigga just used his whole shit. You just redirect your whole question.
know.
You're done. This nigga just
trying to-
redirect.
Over here,
I'm
over
poisoned.
here, yo.
Yo,
Face
flexers.
Me, face
I just
me.
want y'all to realize.
We just flexed on this.
I just want y'all to realize how they do what they do. He asked me a question, and
What?
before I can answer, I still can't even talk. Before I can answer, this man poisoned the masses. So now y'all already have a bias.
Oh,
what I'm about to
that's
say.
crazy. Not even. Go ahead.
And
Do
it
your
poisoned us so bad to the point where he said, yeah, so how did you get the Chinese special? That's not even what he originally asked me. So I know it's tainted,
Yo,
right? So, but we're going to continue from there, right? Because we're going to flex. All right, cool. The reason why I feel like, in my opinion, why the black person, I would probably feel more type of way is because with the Chinese person, depending on how he said it and you said it in that manner, I would, yo, listen, I know you know, but I'm not one of them niggas you could say that around. I'm going to school him real quick. Relax before I have to woo.
He don't know. He's not a part. He's not in.
Not that he don't know, but fam, you don't know me. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know who's letting that fly, but I'm not letting that fly.
Mm.
I'm going to calm you down right now.
How about you?
But to fam, who's a black man and already knows what's going on, and you look how I'm
Where we
using
Yes.
only what you gave me.
Yeah.
You're a nigga. So at this point, you're attacking me with the word. It's clear that you're attacking me with the word.
That's why I asked you what's worse.
It wasn't clear if he was attacking or not. He might have been,
I said
but
you
you
gave
never.
him the
You
pass.
still
Funny thing is-
interrupted me.
funny
Hold
thing
on.
is this.
You never specified whether or not the Asian was attacking.
Listen.
You
Either
said,
way, it
"Yo,
had to be
I'm my
specified.
nigga." So, in that note, on that
But he
level,
said which is
I'ma
worse.
calm your ass down. Yo,
Alright.
relax, fam. I don't play that. Don't do that with me.
So let me speak.
But on a level
Let
where
me
a black man is saying, "Yo,
It's my
you're a
turn after
nigga,"
that,
I'm
yeah.
gonna feel
yeah,
some
I'm
type
definitely
of
Go
gonna-
way.
ahead. You tagged out. Hey,
Nah,
tag
do
me
your
in.
thing. Do your
They
thing.
forcing me
Yo.
out. He just want to
My
come get
turn.
me.
Listen, I'm gonna just say this right here, y'all. I can't remember everything that he said because I've been
Point
smoking
the whole finger
and I had a
at me.
cookie
God
and stuff
damn.
like that. But listen, he gave him the pass because this is why. No, check it.
Why you give him the pass?
He
bro?
gave him the pass
That's my second
because
question.
you see, if you saying we got claim to this word, right? Then that mean that's ours. Like I shouldn't be able to pass a spliff because there's so much going on with that word. For you to say that we got title to this word, right? You feel a type of way because a black person says it a type
That
of
was
way.
my point. Yeah. I'm not saying that we have.
I'm
ownership
over
to the
here
word.
saying, yo, listen, even if you want to say, yo, he's nigga, you a nigga too. No, bro. Don't say it. Like, how about
Yeah.
not say it? You know what I'm saying? Because it's almost like it kills more to say it, bro. So don't say it at all because it's fucking us up.
But I cannot.
You can't. You don't.
I
Listen.
hate- listen.
No, hold on. You was smoking me, bro.
I'm about to kill
Bro, you could kill me. You could kill me. Bro, listen. You ever wake up, my nigga, and then you ever wake up another day, don't call me a nigga. Regardless of how it's coming out, who's saying it, don't call me a nigga. You ever listen to music and be like, damn, nigga. Like, though even just hearing it sometimes, we using it, whatever.
Correct.
Don't use it.
I feel like your argument is valid at some points, but I feel like you're giving too much power to it. You're looking at
It
like,
has massive
power.
power.
Correct.
We gave it
Massive.
power though. That's the whole thing. So it's like, if you think about it, the same thing that he's saying, like he's saying not
Bro.
to use it. However,
But to make
that's
us,
one of the things
someone
that
could
we
smile in
have.
your
I'll put it like
Power.
this. I'll put it like this. What y'all doing is this. The reason why we're using it, right? We're trying to demasculate the word in a sense, right?
So don't use it, period.
I get what
So
you're saying.
change the
don't-
energy.
you
Change
know.
the energy behind it, basically.
Exactly. See, when you demasculate something,
You don't
it's
know
not-
what someone's
you're not
thinking
using
when
it.
they saying
You're
it.
changing the energy.
You don't know what someone's thinking when they're
You're
saying
changing
the
the
word.
energy. It's not it's
You
still
know-
being used, but it's not masculine anymore. It's not tough anymore.
That's the world that they live
That
in.
sucks, bro.
I don't even
That
It's
would
different.
suck.
If you wake up in the morning, that's news to
Nah,
you.
that's trash, bro.
OD.
Like, you gotta understand, bro. Like, think about that, bro. Like, yo, you think about your mom and your dad and think about them separating. But think about them separating in everybody
You gotta remember,
in the
try-
fucking world
try-
knows.
try to
Everybody's
hear it.
and it's
It's in
important.
everybody's phone.
And
So
it's
try to hear me.
important to them.
It's
that-
actually news that
So then you have
the
to
reason
think.
why
So
a
then
Flex
you have to
podcast
think.
is even talk about it
So you have to-
is because
you go to school, your kid, your friends, or everybody hitting you up about your mom and your dad.
Mm-hmm.
That is beast.
not on the inner city level, that shit would be crazy.
That is
Yeah.
beast.
Shit is
I don't know
Because
if
they're
the
really
inner
not
city little
worried
nigga
about
can
that.
handle that. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Beast.
It's
Because
shit
we-
that they
cause-
can't
cause-
handle that we can handle, but it's I don't think we'll be able to handle that, bro. Like, think about that, bro. Everybody in the hood know about it. And then some.
Because
And
the,
then beyond.
because the dynamics.
Then
you gotta
beyond the hood.
think about what you're talking
The
about.
bus driver
Think
that
about what
you
you're talking
can-
about. The dynamics of that, the inner city. That
Depending on which city you live
You
in.
go-
know
I'm
that
talking about,
shit
remember,
is
we
good.
inner
Bro,
city niggas,
But you
bro.
talking about, yeah.
when
going
you're
to get
rich,
your
you're not
big-
even living in. You're not inner city no more. You're suburban now.
But we
You're
just,
you're
taking
further
the
out.
dilemma, take the dilemma and
That's
put it to
still
the other side.
So, like
okay,
you said, the
you're
bus driver.
The bus driver, because you an inner city nigga, so you take the bus, right, to go to get wherever you gotta go, right? So boom, the bus driver, when you go get your bacon, nigga, cheese.
Everybody see it, yeah. Everybody,
gives
yeah.
a
Everybody,
fuck.
yeah.
But you're still an inner city nigga. You ain't got no money, but everybody care like that.
Because you know why it's different? Because being an inner city person as well, we've grown up. don't really want people in our business. You know what I'm saying?
Cause to them it's like it's the maid, it's the driver,
Yep.
it's the fucking the training exercise, like the nigga that they do the workout with, whoever that they deal with on their daily basis, the kids, they all know about it. Everybody that you bumping into know about it, whether they talking to you about it or not, whether they trying to act normal or not.
So that gotta limit you where you
know
going.
for
That gotta
a fact,
limit you
like,
what
them
you're
niggas
doing
seen
because
what's
you
going on
like,
in their
damn.
phone.
Yeah, that automatically puts that thought in you. But as a kid, you in the inner city, you in the hood, whatever the case may be, you keeping it moving.
Yo, they kids gonna get
I
over
probably don't
it.
even
I'ma
know.
just let you
You
know,
know what I'm
their
saying?
kids gonna get over stuff like that. Their kids, them type of things, their parents are financially in a position to where that's gonna be one
They
of
got
the
the
least
resources.
of
They got the
least
resources.
of their worries. You feel me?
That's
said
that's the
them-
difference. In the
They
hood,
be
you don't
going
got
through
the
them different.
resources.
They be going through them money is and everything problems. I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna lie to you.
Like,
Like,
yeah.
We
they
don't know
really
them.
they
We
be
don't know
for
them
real
problems.
going
You got-
through.
We don't know them problems right there.
Yeah.
Those, and I believe, and you know what?
That's a
I think
very great way to
listen,
describe
those,
that. That's
a
those
very good
problems,
observation.
that's a level of
They be going through money ain't
Financial
everything,
problem.
Everything problem.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a different type.
Like on some just real
That's
life, I got
real
everything I
life
want,
problems. Yeah.
but I miss my dad
Yeah.
type shit. Like like that's what the fuck
yes.
they be going
like,
through.
I
Like
could
shit
fly
like that.
out. Like, I could fly you out.
I got every
but
bitch I
they
want,
don't
every
care about none
dollar,
of
every
that.
piece of
They don't
clothes,
care.
every-
They don't
Nobody
care
love
that they
them.
could fly.
Nobody
Yeah,
love me.
but nobody loves.
I can't get my dad to look at me for 3 seconds, my nigga. I'm trying to show this
He always
nigga.
doing this. He
And-
always doing
Not
that.
even that. Not even. It's just you were so caught up in getting to where you don't need anything,
Right.
to where you need everything.
That's right.
You are now tuned in to a Flex podcast. You know the vibes.
Tune, bro.
And we back, y'all. We gonna get right
Word.
into this thing. Today, we jumping right into it. We talking about men's insecurity, and since it's 3 men on this stage,
Word.
why not just dance on that? We ain't never really flexed with it yet either
I
way.
ain't insecure though.
Sip my water.
Oh, you gonna sip it?
Hell, did you look to the side?
Why you carrying on like that for?
What's up?
You gonna sip your water.
Oh,
Gonna sip your water.
gotta stay hydrated. Never
Nah,
thirsty.
you definitely gotta stay hydrated, bro.
Nah, but
They catch you thirsty.
so
Mm-hmm.
this is something that we deal with all of the time, you know what I mean? And I like that you just said, I'm not insecure. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody walks around with a type of insecurity.
As
on
men, especially, it's like you walk around with them, but you figure out a way for them to exist in a secure way. You feel what I'm saying? You'll walk down the block, I'm good. You feel what I'm saying? When you're a certain place. But if you were to travel to another area, it's like, I don't know nobody. What am I doing? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you're not really into it because you don't know who you are outside of being in somewhere it's comfortable.
Mhm.
You feel what I'm saying? So now when you go somewhere comfortable, it's a little bit more,
So what are some
I
of them
can
things?
relax.
What's some of them things that bring on male insecurity?
You wanna go with the obvious?
Sure.
Relationships.
Women.
relationship with
So you saying
God,
women?
relationship
Or
with women,
what?
relationship with
You
what
gotta
you do
listen.
for a living.
I'ma just say this. I'ma just be fair. You got niggas that do all type of shit out here. So I'ma just say relationship. You got niggas that's fucking with yikes. You got niggas that's fucking with objects. Niggas that's fucking with themselves. So I'ma say relationships.
Okay.
Relationships is one of the things that create male insecurity. Like my brother was saying earlier, like you said, a man in a place that he's not familiar. Let's say he's not too sure of the woman, which is a deeper subject that we're gonna dive into,
That's commitment.
right? But let's say he's not too sure of the woman.
Mhm.
She may be in a place that makes him feel uncomfortable,
Okay.
as opposed to her being in the same place as him, where he would feel more like you say, yo, yo, yo. But now she may be somewhere with other men,
But
and
then
now
that
he
sounds
feels like.
so to
You
me,
understand what I'm saying?
to me that more sounds like a
That's why
a
you said in
social
relation.
stance. You know what I mean? Even on the social and see
But
we
that's
tap
just
that.
one
I
of the
got you.
obvious ways
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
males can feel insecure.
Right, got you.
Money.
That's what
Money
I'm
is
doing.
another one.
Money
Economic,
is
it's
another.
economic stance, yeah, because you
Money
know
is another.
your pocket. What's that old school thing they say? My money looking funny
Mm-hmm.
when niggas' pockets not looking right.
And it's really not
You know what I'm
ha-ha
saying?
funny.
Yeah, they insecure. But that right, they do shelter
Another
that very
thing
well.
is knowledge. If you really think about it, damn, I don't know nothing
Not
about
having
that.
Not having
I
enough
remember a nigga
information.
told me one time, yo, You always got some smart shit to like. You always saying something smart.
Some slick shit, yeah.
Not even slick shit. You're always
Or
saying
that's
something
I
smart.
got you.
I'll give you
So
one.
if a
better.
nigga got a lack of knowledge and you got knowledge,
You're right, because
you
we
could-
always do get that. You always
Tell
got
you, bro.
something
I'll give you
smart
a
to
more,
say.
but nah, I'll give
You're
you a
right.
more
You're right.
clear.
You're right.
I'll give you a more clear way of insecurity that's not so like biting or not so sharp to the person who is the subject. Like when you in a room full of people that's talking about something that you have no idea about.
yeah, being outside
That
of the
will
loop,
make you
being out the
insecure.
loop makes
So,
you.
even
yeah.
though like
Because
you
again,
might not be a
that's
dummy,
knowledge.
like, oh, why you always saying something smart, but you might not have the knowledge. They could literally be talking about rocket science, people. You understand what I'm saying? But like, let's give you an example. I'm walking in a room, I'm with these two gentlemen, and we walk into a room and we meet a third gentleman. And the third gentleman already knows these two, and they
Right.
begin speaking and they start talking about rockets, but they then start talking about the science of rockets. And now I'm here looking like,
Right.
I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah,
I don't
what
know
do you
what,
think on that?
You know what I'm saying? Yo, so what do
Yeah.
you think about the hypository and the alignment of the sun? And now I'm sitting here like, I think it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, that's
yeah,
one way that
absolutely.
males feel, well,
Absolutely.
humans, period, feel insecure. Like, yeah, not knowing what the fuck is going
Knowledge
on.
or the
You know what I'm
lack
saying?
thereof.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
fact. That's a
Knowledge
fact.
or the lack thereof. Because a nigga could feel like he know about rocket science, but then you bring up some shit like, yo, in my neighborhood, this is how this go.
Niggas is pulling out guns and they got
They don't
the
even know.
M80s, M4s, 223s.
And that person that
and
knows about rockets don't know nothing about
Now
it.
he's an idiot.
Now he's
And
outside
those
the
same
loop.
two gentlemen that the nigga walked in with, they know about the 223s and the Glocks and the M4s and the shell catchers, so now they with it too. And now the rocket scientist is insecure because
So
he
what
doesn't
are
know
some of
where
the
or how
things-
to chime
So
in.
to
Let me
correct
ask
that.
you.
So to
Excuse me.
correct that.
Excuse me. Wait.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So let me ask you guys. So, and I wanna mix it up a little bit. I wanna throw the racial standards in there now. You know what I mean? No, what I wanna say is like when you're dealing with other races. You know what I mean?
You know what the thought of that is? It's crazy because we go through it every day and we don't even notice, right?
Okay.
Where somebody will say something to you, and culturally, it's something that you see how you that's it make you do that. You feel what I'm saying? You like
That's right. Yeah.
culturally.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So if you let it be an insecurity, that's where that whole mindset of
You're leading me into my next thing. Hold on, slow. I would like to ask you, what are some some of the things that this, and that's why I wanted to say racial.
I give you the first one. Language.
Wait, everyone. What are some of the things? 'cause
Language.
We're having mental conversation as well right now.
Language. Language.
What's the question? I would give the people the question I was going to ask.
Include the people into what we're
Yes,
talking
because
about.
we're having mental conversation right now. And you're
I just said it. Language. Either which way you dealing with a different culture, they don't speak the same language.
saying like
That's
you
a
could
good
be, you know what I'm
observation.
saying? Nigga could be 35 if you know how to rap and you got your situation going on and everything is still looking good for you. Like you could come in with some shit. Like he's creating that type of lane, like to where you could come in later on, as opposed to trying to be a little.
I would agree.
baby.
I would agree, and I would add that it's maintaining the relationship of OG to Lil G or to G
'Cause we
coming
don't
up
have that in
because it's
hip-hop.
not that many OG. Yes,
We don't have. I don't
yes.
feel like we don't have that. Like you see, you gotta look at it like this.
even in the socio-economical
The
whatever
rock,
you want
like you got the country rock. Everybody else got their OGs.
Yes.
To where it's like those is legends, those is the gods. Woo woo. Hall of Fame. We got Hall of Fame people or whatever, but in hip hop is relatively young. So
facts.
you know, this is the first time like Hov is like scratching that barrier. Like you know, you got rappers that was there before him. Obviously, they still OGs, but like on a level to where like
My son pushed the envelope.
what's this
Yeah.
guy's name that was running with
me
Run
see that
DMC?
ashtray.
The was it the Walk This Way?
Was that Aerosmith?
Aerosmith? Yeah, like you know what I'm saying, he running around, you know what I'm saying, old as hell. He was still doing his thing.
They
like
they still out there. They
exactly.
still get
Like
to it.
and niggas when he pull up to the spot, bitches still go crazy, they still go insane. Oh, he walked this way. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So yeah, that's what's up that he created that little situation. You can get money longer or you could just get money from the game later on. So That's what's up. It's not like a young man's game.
And it's not like you not even giving it up to the young niggas neither. Like, I mean,
Right.
the young brothers either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's almost to the level where if everybody had an OG, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how you
definitely
he's doing
put
that.
himself in that little
Yeah,
nifty corner of
He's doing
if
that for
everybody
so
had an
many
OG.
people. You know what I'm
And
saying?
It's been that way.
For years, for a long time. You feel what I'm saying? It's just now, it's like the reason why I hit different because it's just the longevity, the consistency. You know what I mean? And that's just my piece on it.
Yeah.
I wasn't on no negative aspect about it still. It was just more for me. It was just like when the Nip part dropped for me, it was just like, damn. Like,
Right.
for me, I'm not knocking them. Cause like I said again, I love Hove.
Hove,
and
you
I
held
love
that
Nip.
Nip
Like,
verse, too.
I'm not gonna hold
He
you.
held
That
that.
shit stabbed me like, boom. And I don't know, for all of the people that love Nip, like, I feel like every episode we saying something about him, so I'm not trying to like
Every other one,
redirect,
so appreciate
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm not trying to
facts.
redirect the conversation, but for me, it's really like it's new news for me. So this is the new news. It's almost like, damn, son, I'm over here. I'm back on Victory Lap. I always tell you I'm always listening to Nip, so I'm back on Victory Lap, and then I'm listening to the lyrics. I haven't even fully digested it myself. You feel what I'm saying? So it's more like I heard it a couple times, but I'm gonna leave it alone for right
I'm
now.
not gonna
You know
front.
what I'm saying?
I remember you told me you was like, yo, I listen to music. I listen to an album on shuffle, right? And I was like, yo, it's funny because I listen to it I'll listen to it from the top to the bottom, right?
I'd rather
And then,
Shuffle.
but this is what I did because you brought up Victory Lap, so it's like I did that same method where I put it on shuffle, and shuffle give you like with that album. I feel like shuffle gives you like so many different highlights as opposed to when you listening to it straight down. It's a story. So I feel like shuffle is like Sports Center,
Not for
right?
nothing.
Sports Center give you the top 10
For me, I feel
first, and then you like yo, and then they might show the highlights of that actual game,
Right.
and be like, yo, there was more highlights in it that was crazy.
Yeah, like
Right.
not for
You feel
nothing.
what I'm saying?
Just on that level, it's just for me. Like I've listened to music through, but I've noticed for me when I go through straight through, I'll skip. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm not even.
I remember
knocking
you was telling me that.
I'm not
I
even
remember
knocking
that.
it. I listened to that album from one through.
Yes.
You feel me? And then I'm out here shuffling everything. Then I got all of my music that I have of him compiled with different artists
Right.
as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I said again, like that boy, you dropped this joint, and I'm over here like, hold up, this is a Nip joint? What are y'all talking about? Like sometimes that's the first thing that be hitting me like, boy, he's dead. What is he talking about? Don't try to play with me. You know what I'm saying? So for me, you know, like I love the song. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, listen, if any of y'all artists got anything out there, can y'all just not be doing certain people that got a certain love? You know what I'm saying? And look, I understand. You know what it be too? I feel like they can understand me with what I'm saying because you've been down here. You feel what I'm saying? And you've risen to being up there, and there are people that are rising up there. You know what I mean? So
That's the motive. Yo, certain songs and certain songs that are timeless, and then it's certain songs and certain albums that have gotten you through moments and periods in your life.
Right.
Yeah.
So when it's like you hear it again, the nostalgia of it is like, yeah, bro, I need more of this. You feel what I'm saying? So you could imagine if Mailbox Money was in 2022, but it was
I just
that
wanna
would
let
you know
y'all
how that would make a
I'm
shout
exhausted.
out shout out to the God Nipsey Hussle.
Yo,
Rest in peace.
Rest
I'm
in
exhausted,
peace
right?
to the
But
God Nipsey
it's a
Hussle.
different kind of It's exhausted because we did a lot of push-ups. I did 300.
Yeah, talk your
I'm
push-up
saying,
shit
like-
right now. Talk your workout shit real quick, man. Let these niggas
Yeah,
know.
let him nigga a little
Like,
flex. He said, a
I
little
think we
flex.
started at 6:30. You know what I'm saying? I have my 300 done maybe by 8. And that's just us going back and forth. Your man's over here started it, you know what I'm saying? But that song,
I was not there. I came in
He
late.
wasn't here, you know what I'm saying? But that song flowed in, you know what I'm saying? And in the process, that's what I'm saying, like, it was,
The crazy thing, the push-ups, with the push-ups, you know what it really does? Like, it's literally like that motivation. You know what I'm saying? It's like it'll give you a pump up that you not necessarily can like have and just put in your pocket.
You know
it give you a in the moment adrenaline. So it's like for us to go, what you did, 325, 315.
I don't know. I don't think I went over 3. I don't even remember, but I know I did. I stopped at 3.
No, you was at 2.
I stopped at 3.
You stopped at 3.
He was like 2. I remember he was like at 290.
Remember,
at
I
some
did the
point.
2, and then I had
That's
10.
right.
I
That's
had
right. You did have 10.
and I just gave you
That's
the 10.
right.
So
'Cause I stopped at 228. What you stopped at 125?
Yeah, 130.
Matter of fact, 140
140
something.
yeah,
140 something. Unc was on like 82nd Street. He went up to, you know what I'm saying? He did 82 off the muscle. You know what I mean?
you know what I like about
So
that
it's-
too, and this is this would be our own up to date news. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
Mm-hmm.
this ain't no competition. You know what I'm saying? The type of energy that was produced in the room was a real camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my brain. I'm thinking that I was dabbling. I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We need a chalkboard. You know what I'm saying? Go write your numbers up on the board and get busy. You know what I'm saying? A nigga can't tell you nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? And the music was good. You know what I'm saying? They built it. I'm not gonna front. When I say he started it, yo, he was so funny with it, y'all. He in the corner. He like, yeah, let's do push-ups. And I'm right where I'm at right now.
The funny joint is that when Frisch came down, he like, nah, bro, y'all niggas is not doing this push-up shit. He like, yo, my son was like,
And
you know
dipped
what's
on
crazy?
us. Yo, he dipped
Oh.
for like 30 minutes. Yo, when he came back, yeah, yo, you owe 120.
Yeah, I ain't gonna, and he gave us the 120. We said, yo, what? Yeah,
He
and
si-
he
yo,
went up to
he
125.
sized
You
it
know,
up.
Then he kept going to 140. Yeah,
Right.
I ain't gonna hold you.
That's right.
Yeah, he came
Right.
down, and gave it up.
That's right.
He was like, yo, nah, 120. Damn, I dead ass owe y'all niggas some dollars right now. Oh, y'all niggas a couple dollars.
For me, that nigga talking 100. I'm like, what?
That's right.
What is y'all talking about?
He said, I owe a couple dollars
I don't
right
even know
now.
how that shit even happened. I don't even
That's
know
why
how
the
fuck I
energy
did
is so
100
relaxed
some
today,
push-ups,
y'all.
right?
It's really, you know what I'm saying? They went upstairs today, you know. But
We was flexing, you know what I'm saying?
It was good. Like, I ain't
It was
gonna front. Like, I feel like I could smack fire out of nigga.
Right,
now.
right.
Heavy.
Just a
on-
little bit like, you know what I mean? Even if it was 20, 30, 40 minutes.
Heavy on the brick
Yeah.
in the nigga face. Like, I don't know. Like, that's just how I feel.
The backhand to be vicious too.
Yeah, probably more, probably worse. Probably
Yes.
worse.
don't hurt them, y'all. We gonna bring y'all right back.
You are now tuned in to a Flex podcast. You know the vibes.
Hey, yo, when we back, man, because listen, I'm ready to get right up into this thing. You know what I'm saying? So, this is how we going to do this, y'all. My fault for being so excited. We talking about the children today, y'all. You know what I mean? And,
You are now tuned in to a Flex podcast. You know the vibes.